Welcome again, students. So in the last sessions we have seen how to create the tables. Now in this session we will see the DML commands. That means if you wanted to insert the data into the table, then the commands related to the insertion. For inserting, you may enter the different values for your attributes with the different types. First thing, if you wanted to enter the values to a specific columns, then you can refer the first syntax, which is insert into the table name, then mention the list of attributes where exactly you need to enter or insert the values. After that, write the keyword which is values, and then you need to mention the values according to the attributes that you have mentioned in this particular field. The second thing, if you wanted to insert a record of one student, then there is no need to write or mention the attribute list. So directly you can write insert into table name values, and then you need to write all the values which are already listed in the sequence or the order of the attributes. Even you can enter the multiple records for different students with the help of this command. Again, here also you don't need to mention the attribute list. Simply you need to write insert into table name, then values, and after that for each row you need to make a bracket separated with the comma. So value 1, value 2 and value n. This is one record, this is second record, and this is third record. At the end you need to mention the semicolon. Right? So we will see how practically it will work. So here you can see already a student schema has been created before. So in this student schema I have taken 4 different fields, that is the roll number, name, city and date of birth. For date of birth I am taking the data type as a date, and we need to mention the date in the format of year, month and day. So we'll try for the first command to insert the data into the table. So insert into, mention the table name student, then I'll write values because I'm going to enter the records for all the attributes. So I'll write values, and then we will insert the data for a roll number. See here, sequence and order of the attribute is very important, and accordingly we can enter the data. So 101 is the roll number. Then for varchar I'm going to use a single quote. So name of the student, we may take any name, so Ramesh. Again I'll make a comma. For city, again the varchar value is there, so we will take Pune, and while entering the data for the date of birth we need to take that into the single quote only. So we need to take the year, let us say 2004 is the year, hyphen, then we'll take the month, that is November, and then we'll enter the date 24, single quote complete, bracket closed and semicolon. So guys, you can see here query is okay. That means successfully we have entered one record of student. We can check whether data is really entered or not with the command which is select. Select asterisk from, mention the table name student, and here you can see your table and the row which we have entered into the table. Right? Now let us say if I wanted to enter the data only for the roll number and name, so that also can be done with the insert command. So I will write insert into the table name. After that, in a bracket I'll list out the attributes. Let us say if I wanted to enter the data for roll number and name. Okay, so here I will enter the values only for the roll number and name. Okay, so we'll put a values keyword, and then I'll enter the roll number 102, and we'll take the next name as Rajesh, and I'll close the bracket and put a semicolon. Now you can see the values for the roll number and name have been successfully entered into the table. Again, that can be verified with the help of select command, and here you can find The values for the roll number and name only have been inserted in the second row, while city and date of birth, as we don't entered any values, no, so that would be null, right? Let us say if I wanted to enter 2 or 3 students data at a time into the table, again that can be done with the help of insert command. So query for that is insert into, again, student. Then now if I'm entering the data for all the attributes, no, there is no need to mention the attribute list, so directly you can write values. Okay, then after that I'll go to the next line and I'll make a bracket for a single record. Okay, so within this single brackets or parenthesis, I'm going to enter the value for a single record or single student. So let's say 105 is the value for the roll number. Then I need to enter the value for name, city and date of birth. So 105, after that I'll mention the name Sachin. Then the city, again it will be in the single quote, Delhi, and date of birth will take any random date but in the order of year, month and day only. And single quote, yeah, we need to mention the date in a single quote, and then I'll make comma, will press enter, and to insert another row or record we may one parenthesis, and here we'll take the different values like 207, then the name of the student Ganesh, then we'll mention the city, and date of birth 2005 hyphen 06 hyphen 70. And if I wish to enter only 2 rows, no, so at the end of parenthesis I can make the semicolon and I'll press the enter. Now you can see the 2 rows has been successfully inserted into your table. We can verify it with the help of select command, and here is your table. Okay guys, so that's it for the insertion of the data or the records into the table. In the next session we will see how to delete the data from the table and how to update some of the values from the table. Thank you.